The market is actually insane nowadays and it's really difficult to trade it, but however we still have made some good profits this week. As we can see, on 18th of October the results were fantastic. However, on 17th of October, as you can see, we only had 2 signals went in profit, and also 19th of October we had 2 out of 3 went in profit. 20 October was normal day, but of course Friday was not good day, and that is of course normal because of what happened to the JPY pairs. If we look carefully right here, all of the failed signals were actually JPY pairs, and we all have seen what happened on the JPY pairs on Friday night. It was just an insane moment. So again guys, we are really doing the best we can to provide you with these signals. Again, please don't judge us from only one bad week. As you can see also, these are the results of earlier October, and check out how good they are. So again, October is not really our best month, but again we are doing the best we can to deliver to you these signals. We will do the best we can to recover by next week, and we are actually have already planned some good signals. We are just waiting for them to be triggered, and we believe they will be actually a very good signals, and hopefully we are believing that the next week is gonna be awesome, and hopefully we will deliver to you the excellent tech signals as you have always expected from Xtreme Trader. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright guys, so before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. So before we start the weekly analysis, I just wanted to make a review about these signals which I have sent you here last Friday on the Forex Friday analysis video, what to trade on Friday. I hope you guys have taken these signals. Congratulations to everyone who actually watched that video and entered these signals. They were very profitable. The Euro USD has reversed exactly from the sell level and went all the way to the take profit level. Guys, if you are new to the channel here, the policy here that we're using is once the signal reverses from the point or the price which I gave you to start shorting, and the market hit the take profit level, do not sell again if the market rises again and reach the same level of the sell area. That of course doesn't make any sense. I have given you this sell signal right here for a reason, and gave this take profit level also for a reason as well. So of course, if the signal has reversed from the take profit level, never ever enter it again. Pound USD, as you can see, it actually did not trigger our sell level, but it has went all the way to the take profit level for those who just entered the signal before it reached the sell area. AUD USD has almost been triggered by just less than a pip actually, and went all the way to the take profit level. USD CAD has also I think, yeah, actually USD CAD actually didn't work well. It just went to the take profit level and reversed from there. USD JPY is actually crazy. We will talk about this once I come to the weekly analysis part. USD CHF has reversed instantly from the exact given level to start buying, and went all the way to the take profit level, making 57 pips of profit. Gold, of course, did not work. As you can see, it reversed just like 26 or 24 pips far away from the take profit level and exceeded the sell level. However, it was actually a good signals. We failed only with the USD CAD, I believe, and the gold. Anyway, let's now begin the weekly analysis, and of course let's now begin with the Euro USD. So of course we have to get rid of the old signal, and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. So deleting now the signal, and let me now just switch to the weekly chart. Now the weekly chart here, my friends, showing us something very interesting. The first thing that we can notice right here is that the market has indeed reversed from the lowest level of a support at 0.95345. If we check now the monthly chart, those who are following me for at least 2 months, they know very well what I was talking about. They know exactly what I've been saying about this level of a support. I told you we are looking for the biggest buy order for the Euro USD of our lives. Once the market reaches that level at 0.96164, that's exactly what's happening right now, and the Euro USD has reversed for about 261 pips since it hit that level of a support. However, if we switch right now to the weekly chart, the weekly chart shows us right here, my friends, also another resistance level at 0.98036. I need to go to the daily chart to show it to you. Alright, so this was the broken level of a resistance, as we can see right here. This was a resistance, and then the market has made here the bullish breakout from it. Anyway, we can see that the market has already made here a fake breakout, and also it was a support number 1 of that level of a broken resistance. Anyway, that price action right here, the one that has been formed within the last 3 days, it actually shows a continuation in the bullish momentum. Let me just tell you, this price action here, this candle in the middle, I usually trust this candle. Once it's being spotted on a support level, usually that means that the market indeed is going to continue the bullish reversal, is actually going to continue the reversal right now. So after confirming, by the way, once you see it also on the daily chart, that's even better. It's better to see it on the bigger time frame than the smaller ones. So moving now to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what we need to find, my friends, is just simply like that. We need to find the nearest strong key support level to the bullish breakout candle that we recently had. As we can see, this one right here, my friends, is the nearest strong key support level at 0.98203, meaning the market right now is actually facing a resistance zone right here, as we can see, which means the Euro USD might actually create another pullback, and that support level is going to be respected, hopefully. We just have to wait for to find a confirmation, to confirm that the market indeed is going to make the bullish reversal before we can start buying it. And once this happens, we will end up with what seems like a head and shoulders pattern, which indicates that the market indeed going to continue the rise, which means we have to wait for the market to fall for about 39 pips before we can start buying it. Another way to confirm this is, as you guys know, my style is using the support trend lines. So as we can see, I have drawn here a support trend line, and all I'm going to do is simply drag the very same support trend line and place it at the nearest support or resistance trend line. Check this out. We can see clearly that right here, the market has actually formed a support trend line, resistance trend line, support trend line, and another false breakout. Eventually, it has been a resistance trend line, as we can see right here. That wick right here represents a resistance trend line. Then it has been followed later with that bullish breakout candle. So we can actually expect from the market to respect that level of a support trend line again, and then continue the rise. So now the question is, if the market reverses from that point, how far it might continue the rise to? Actually, we need to use Fibonacci retracement. Right now, we can see that the market is indeed on 61.8. And the market is actually moving up. It's an upper trend. So I believe that most likely the market is going to break out from that level. Since we are actually on 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, we can actually expect from the market to fall again, make a pullback and reverses again at Fibonacci 50 retracement, and then it's going to continue the rise all the way to Fibonacci retracement 100. Of course, I'm not going to place the take profit level there. It's going to be way so far. So, I mean, I need realistic signals, my friends, to give to you. Therefore, the nearest strong key resistance level at 0.99259 is going to be our target, which means we are aiming approximately 106 pips of profit. And of course, the safe zone is going to be ranging just till the next Fibonacci retracement at 0.97715, which means it's going to be ranging for about 50 pips. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the Euro USD, moving now to the Pound USD. Okay, so of course we have to get rid of the old signal, and let's see now what we can do next with the Pound USD. By the first look at this pair, if we look right now at the daily chart, we can notice right here that the market has actually creating here a support trend line, as you can see, and seems like the market is indeed respecting that level. Now, we would actually be shorting the Pound USD in normal circumstances, but however, that pin bar right here, that candle right here, and that reversed hammer in the middle on the daily chart actually changes the game. In my opinion, we are going to start buying the Pound USD. Most likely the pair is going to continue the rise. I mean, the resignation of Miss, what's her name again? Liz Truss. I hope that's the right name. Liz Truss. Liz Truss. Yeah, Liz Truss. She didn't even spend enough time to remember her name, sadly. Anyway, the resignation of her position, I mean, it didn't actually make that much impact on the market, since actually, it's a long story. I don't want to go through it. Anyway, let me just now go to the 4-hour time frame. And as we can see, the market has made here a strong bullish breakout candle from that level of a resistance right here at 1.12200. Now, we need to confirm where exactly we can start buying the Pound USD. in my opinion, buying the pound USD exactly at that level of a support right here is gonna be our safest option. Number one, this is the nearest strong key support level to that bullish breakout candle. Number two, we are having here a support trend line, and check this out. All I need to do is simply draw here the support trend line from this higher high, this higher low to this, from this lower low to this higher low. As we can see, we can expect from the market to respect that level after it falls for about 113 pips. Again, these numbers, I would never have imagined that we can say them about the pound USD. We usually use these numbers with the gold or with the Bitcoin, maybe not even the Bitcoin, no, with the gold. But however, using them now with the pound USD is just insane. Another way to confirm this is by simply draw here a support trend line and drag it all the way to the nearest strong key support trend line, and check this out. This is the nearest strong key support trend line, and we can now expect from the market to respect that level again as a new support trend line. By the way, guys, this is a strategy called the magic of trend lines. You can find that video on my channel. It's actually two-part videos. You can actually learn about the magic of using trend lines, how you can actually use them to confirm your entries. Anyway, I'm totally aware it's gonna be a long way entry. Therefore, what we can do right here is just simply give you another entry, and just like that, and it's gonna be actually inside of the safe zone, just like that. So actually, I'm expecting to start buying the pound USD exactly at this level. Let me just be accurate, exactly right here at 1.11822. But we can notice right here, or actually we cannot ignore that we're having here a very strong key support level, one right here and another one right here and there as well. Therefore, we have to consider that the pound USD actually might reverse just exactly on that level of a strong key support level. And if actually, let me just draw again that support trend line which I have drawn earlier, just this one like that, and place it again. We can notice right here, exactly just like that. So this was right here, my friends. I want to be accurate here. Alright, so all I'm going to do here is just simply use that support trend line, then the fake breakout. And now we can actually see that the market actually has a potential to reverse really indeed exactly on that level of a nearest support. So again, that support right here is going to be inside of the safe zone, but we're going to start buying the pound USD at 1.227. Once we do that, the take profit level is going to be placed right here at the highest level of a nearest resistance at 1.14046, which means we are aiming 184 pips of profit against 72 pips of a safe zone. Moving now to the Aud USD. Alright, so of course let's get rid of the old signal again, and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. Now let me just tell you something. Actually, if we look at the daily, at the 4-hour time frame, it's really simple to see right here that we have actually broke from the long-term resistance at 0.63440, and as you can see, my friends, this was the bullish breakout candle from that level of a resistance area. However, there lies exactly the nearest strong key support level to that entry. So this tail right here is going to be used to be actually our new entry. So we are actually expecting from the market to respect that level as a previous support. Most likely the market is going to make a bullish reversal once it reaches the same level as 0.63440. Now, of course, another way to confirm this entry is by using the support trend line. This is my style, guys. This is what I'm doing. That is exactly the way I'm doing it to confirm my entries. And all I need to do right now is go to the smaller time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. And right now, the same support trend line here, which I have drawn earlier on the 4-hour time frame, I'm simply going to place it all the way right here at the nearest strong resistance trend line. So as you can see, it was a support trend line right here, support trend line, and then it became a real level of a resistance trend line, which has been followed later with that fake breakout. And again, we can see right here, let me just zoom in to show it to you. Right here, exactly, that wick right here represents the second attempt of a resistance trend line. So we have number 1, false breakout, and then number 2. And keep in mind, the same level of a previous resistance trend line has also become a support trend line. That pin bar right here, actually that tail, represents a new attempt of a support trend line. It was number 1. All we are going to do is simply wait for the Aud USD to fall again for about 40 pips, reaches the same level of a new support trend line to create the second attempt of the support trend line, and also respects that level of a previous strong key support level at 0.63440. That's exactly going to be the level where we can start buying the pair after it falls for about 38 pips. Once this happens, the target is going to be placed right here at 0.64275, which means we're going to be aiming approximately 84 pips of profit against just the safe zone. Is going to be ranging till the lowest level of a support right here at 0.63035, which means the edge of the safe zone will be ranging for about less than 40 pips and aiming 84 pips of profit. Now let's move to the USD CAD. Alright, so of course the USD CAD signal, we have to get rid of the old one, and let me just delete it for you guys, and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. So by looking right now at the 4-hour time frame, it's really simple to tell right here that the USD CAD is indeed going to continue the fall. The market has already made here the bearish breakout from that long-term support exactly at 1.36951. We can see that the market has already formed right here a real level of a support, followed with this fake breakout, and then it created here another real attempt of a support. Then finally we have here the final bearish breakout from that level. Now of course we can see right here on the left side, we had here also a very strong key resistance level at 1.36951, which means we have to wait for the USD CAD to rise again for about 50 pips, I would say, before we can start shorting it again. Now of course I'm going to use the same method of the resistance trend line. Guys, this is my way of finding the real entries for my trades. Now all I need to do is simply move to this smaller time frame, such as 30-minute time frame. Now actually on the 30-minute time frame, all I need to do is simply drag the very same support resistance trend line I have drawn here and just place it at the nearest resistance trend line that I can find in this pattern, and check this out. This is perfect. So right here we can see that the market already formed here a resistance trend line, another resistance trend line, followed with that false breakout, and then finally we can see right here a resistance trend line which has already been respected. Check this out. We have here the resistance trend line, fake breakout, then it became a support trend line for only one time. Then instantly the market broke out from that level, and again we can see these two candles right here represents actually the new attempt of a resistance trend line. So that being said, we can actually wait for the market to rise again, reaches the same level of a new resistance trend line, and also respect the real level of a resistance at 1.36951, which is going to be our entry point. However, for the take profit level, is going to be placed right here at the nearest real level of a support at 1.35675. We can see that the market has actually formed right here a real level of a support, followed it later with a fake breakout, and then again another attempt of a real support, which means the USD CAD is most likely gonna keep falling toward that level of a support, which means we can actually expect to make approximately to 127 pips of profit. However, for the edge of the safe zone, it's gonna be ranging till the lowest level, to the highest level of the nearest resistance right here at 1.37647, which means it's gonna be ranging for about 70 pips only. And that's everything for the USD CAD. Moving now to the USD-JPY, which I'm going to, by the way, ignore for this weekly analysis video. Let me just tell you something. The USD-JPY was actually going normally till Friday night. Then suddenly, I think all of us have witnessed a crazy move happened with the USD-JPY. The market has fallen for about 575 pips under just 2 hours. That's actually insane. It happened because the Japanese government has actually made an intervention in the market to push the to help the Japanese yen to rise again. So this is of course the reason why the dollar has actually dropped so badly like that against the Japanese yen. So to be honest with you guys, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit risky right now to give you the signal for the pair. I want to wait some more time to see some more price actions and more moves on it before giving any analysis on it. Therefore, for your safety and for my own safety as well, and to avoid giving random signals for just the sake of giving them out, I decided that on this weekly analysis video, I'm not going to give you any signal for the USD-JPY please wait for the midweek analysis video once the picture is actually get clearer for us and we can read the market better than this, because this is actually, in my opinion, just a big mess and the market actually is not really clear for me. So anyway, let's now move to the USD-CHF. Alright, so for the USD-CHF, of course, it was a perfect signal, guys. I hope you guys have taken it. I want to hear your opinion if in case you have taken this signal and have made this easy 60 pips on Friday analysis video. However, let's now get rid of this one and let's see now what we can do next with the USD-CHF. Now, if we look at the weekly chart, we can notice right here that the market indeed has failed to break out from that very long-term resistance at 1.00445. Which means the USD-CHF is most likely gonna continue the fall. Guys, I told you before long time ago, we are waiting for the USD-CHF to reach that level of a resistance at 1.01179. That's the real level of a resistance, and we had here a fake breakout, and I said actually tons of times that the market is most likely gonna continue the rise till it reaches that level of a resistance, and then we can start shorting the pair. However, that has already happened and the market has reversed upon the pressure from that resistance. So now going to the daily chart. This daily chart right here, the price action is shouting short, short, short. It's telling us that the market is indeed gonna continue the fall. I don't see any price action right now indicates a bullish momentum. Most likely the USD-CHF is indeed gonna continue the fall. The question is where exactly we can start shorting it. Let me just tell you something. Actually, we need to find right now the real level of a resistance first before identifying where exactly we will be shorting the pair. So by looking right now here at that level exactly right here, let me just, yes, at 1.00185, pay attention. So we had here a real level of a resistance, false breakout, and then that level has been broken out from, and we can see that it has already become a support for only one time. So the market has formed only one single attempt of a resistance and then instantly made the bearish breakout from it, which means right now we can see that the USD-CHF is actually facing right here a support zone, and we can expect from the USD-CHF to rise again upon the pressure from that support zone right here and the previous resistance as well to create a pullback, and then, my friends, that level of a resistance is most likely going to be respected again and the USD-CHF is going to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a real support at 0.98827. That's going to be our target, which means we will be aiming approximately 133 pips of profit. That's going to be exactly where we can start shorting the pair, and the safe zone will be ranging just till the highest level of a nearest resistance right here, exactly right there at 1.00709, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 51 pips against 124 pips of profit. Now let's move to the gold. And of course the sell signal is no longer valid, my friends. Let me just tell you what we can do next with the gold. Finally we can start buying this pair. If we look at the daily chart right now, we can see that the market has indeed created here a double bottom pattern, and that price action right here is also indicates a very strong bullish momentum. So it's gonna be a bullish reversal for this week, I think. Now moving to the 4-hour time frame, all we need to do is really simply like that, just identify the nearest strong key support level to that broken level of a resistance at 1645.63. As you can see, also it was a very strong key support zone right here, my friends. So therefore, buying here at 1654.63 is 1645.63 is gonna be ideal, and I believe we don't really need much more analysis for the gold. It's gonna be really great level to start buying this pair. And however, the edge of the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a tail. That was actually a support level right here, exactly just like that. And just like, guys, as you can see, it's really simple. I really don't need to go any more further in analyzing the gold. I think it's just really clear analysis. And however, for the take profit level is gonna be placed right here at the nearest strong key resistance level at 1674.47. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the gold. The safe zone is gonna be ranging for about 116 pips against 291 pips, hopefully gonna be in a good profit. Now again, I have to remind everyone to be aware about the news, be careful of them, and of course keep in mind that this is only a technical analysis of the market. It doesn't mean that we can ignore the news and the fundamentals. Also, another thing is, don't just place all your eggs in one basket. These signals remains as signals, and they are subjective to be failed. They can actually go in the opposite direction. So please make sure that every trade you're opening is an investment and you are prepared for any losses. They can occur all the time. Again, what we are doing in Xtreme Trader is we are releasing the weekly chart, then we have the midweek analysis video, then we have the late week analysis video, and finally we have the Friday analysis video. I will do everything I can to stay with you guys, to help you trading and grow your account this week and every week, hopefully. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank